What is up, challenge? Super fired up for our party today. In fact, I've got a bunch of special guests with me. We've got our Think Media coaches, and in just a second, they're going to be giving you away some cool stuff and hooking you up with prizes. And we've got some special announcements, some cool new things that are happening. But shout me out, where are you watching from? And are you 5 for 5? Did you watch all of the challenge sessions? Do you still need to catch up? Replays come down in like 14 hours if you're live here with us. If you are on the replay, it's even less time. So make sure to take advantage of those in circle, but you're going to want to hang out with us for the next few minutes, because as we go through, shout me out where you're watching from, as we go through the 5 daily challenges, and as our Think Media coaches pick out some winners, and we go through kind of the celebration of completing the challenge or finishing strong, you're also going to learn a lot. So I actually want to encourage you to grab something to take notes with, grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, grab your tablet, your iPad, because we've been learning in all of these challenge sessions, but there's going to be a lot more to learn today as well, because we'll look at your thumbnails, your videos, your titles, all these fundamentals. And so definitely check all of that out. And I also want to shout out everybody that is already joined us at vrafam.com. If you haven't joined yet and you have any questions, towards the end, we'll talk a little bit more about this. But if you didn't know about our limited time offer on our YouTube Success Membership Program, that's at vrafam.com. We'll also post a link directly into that. But congrats to everybody that's already been a part of the fam. I'm curious, what have you been learning? Did you dive into the modules over the weekend? Did you already get into the Facebook group? Any aha moments? Have you scheduled your welcome call? And so I'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but there's a limited time. This offer is still open, but there's a limited time left to get in. And so let me know if you have any questions about that. And so Mountain Man Picker says, we joined VRA and we love it. I love it. Turtle Flow, 5 for 5. Way to go. 5 for 5 sessions. I did all 5 daily challenges. Hey, I'm going to pick a spontaneous winner right now. What we're doing today is we're going to be giving away tech and all kinds of stuff, but we're also going to be giving away copies of my book, YouTube Secrets, 2nd edition. And so Turtle Flow, you just won. And I bet Victoria can put a little ticker on for how you can claim your gift. But you email us at support@thinkmedia.com, unless I said that wrong. And you could see if you win something today. You can contact us at www.thinkmediasupport.com. www? Like what? Did the internet just get invented? Like am I Bill Gates 2003 dancing with Steve Jobs on stage at a Microsoft party? Okay. Pocket protector. All right. 5 for 5. Great. And by the way, no one else is going to win on what Turtle Flow just won. But I love the idea of not just the 5 for 5 sessions, but also the 5 for 5 challenges. Did you take action on all of the challenges, and not just learn, but also take massive action? I love that. And congrats, Glass Academy. Congrats, Life with Josie, Paul. Congrats. And catching up. Brad's catching up, which is good. Good day to do it. 5 for 5 missed trip. I like it. 10 for 10. Overachieving. Amazing. It's good to see you in Australia, though. Thanks for making it here. All right, listen. Shout me out where you're watching from. We got so much stuff coming up. There's a lot to learn today, a lot of cool prizes to win today. And so with that, I actually want to welcome to the stream Victoria and Brian. And you might just begin to meet Victoria right now. And so Victoria, welcome to the stream. She is one of our marketing team, an absolute legend at Think Media, a powerful leader, mother. Let me pass it to you, Victoria.
Thanks, Sean. All right. We are really excited to be doing some giveaways. We have a lot of really cool prizes, and we have some really great candidates who were all selected by our team. And there's just a couple things we wanted to cover first, Brian, before we dive on in. And there's 2 big things, right? Two big things. Right? So sorry. Tonight, the deadlines for all of the session replays are coming down at 11:59 p.m. PT. So the person who said they are binging the sessions today, good for you, because they're only for a little bit longer. And then we are going to also be having a bonus web class tonight. And actually, depending where you're at, tonight/afternoon for some people, it's going to be at 3 p.m. Pacific, and that will be streamed directly inside of Circle, just like all of the other sessions have been streamed. And so if you come on over here, you'll be able to find that bonus web class where Sean will be teaching one of our key strategies on how we do so well with our YouTube channel. So other than that, Brian, is there anything else that you can think of that they might need to know about for things that need to happen today?
So today we have a ton of giveaways. We have a ton of giveaways. And just like Sean said, where can you go? Go to thinkmediasport.com. There's actually a form at the bottom of that page that you can fill out that says like, hey, I want to give away. That's exactly what you would do. We do double check these. And so it does take us a little bit of time because, we want to make sure the right person gets the giveaway. So we do double check some of these. And so if you have won a giveaway and you haven't heard back from our team yet, just know we're working on it. And that's going to be something that happens over the course of the next week or so. But otherwise, thinkmediasport.com if you want a giveaway. Can't wait to see you there. And that's going to be a ton of fun. I'm excited for today. There's going to be, like I said, a ton of giveaways. There's also going to be coaching in a sense as well, because we're going to bring Sean up at some points and we're going to take a look at these challenges and say, hey, what can we learn from what this person posted and what can we do from here as well? So grab your notes. Let's get ready for today because it's going to be a good time. It's not just a party. It's a coaching party, if that's a thing. And we're going to make today count for it too. So let's absolutely do it.
Yeah, we have some really great people who have done a lot, whether you were commenting in daily challenges or just even active in the different posts that we have inside of Circle. And so we wanted to first honor some of you people who have been really active in there and taking action and just supporting the entire community. And so, Brian, we have a couple of giveaways that we're just doing bonus for fun, not even for the daily challenges. And so we're going to start off with those and celebrating some of these ones. And you brought these up so that way we can give them some YouTube secret books.
Yes, Jacqueline, we want to hook you up with a YouTube secrets book. I was just taking a look at just the whole Circle community and just looking at different stories, looking at some of the things that you guys were commenting. And I found just two things that I wanted to highlight really quick because I think it relates to all of us in some way, shape, or form. And Jacqueline posted yesterday, I think it was, here's my fifth challenge. I've only been doing shorts for now, so did a short intro. Welcome any feedback. Thank you. I think it's so huge, like taking that chance to not just say, I'm just going to post maybe the quote unquote easy thing, meaning shorts, but I'm going to take a step out. I'm going to take the next step and work on myself and work on my channel and just taking the next step. So, hey, Jacqueline, super proud of you for taking the next step of not just doing shorts, but hey, we're going long form and we're going to make that horizontal video that we're talking about as well. So Jacqueline, super thankful for you and your commitment and excited for you as well. And we have another one if we go to the next one, and that is for, there we go, Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia, super thankful for you in this challenge as well. We want to get YouTube secrets in your hands at the same time. And here's the reason why, because sometimes making content isn't always easy, especially if you're just getting started. So you said, Sonia, you make me want to cry happy tears because this is on day 5 of the challenge. You posted your video and someone made a great comment back to you. And I think they even said, Sonia said, hey, I subscribed. Super thankful for you. And so you said, I tried all Saturday to create this from a script. Sounded a little creepy. I doubt you did. That's probably more self-talk than actual talk. Finally broke into non-happy tears and just told the Lord, if you don't help me, I can't do this. And so, you threw away the script, you just started talking and you took the next step as well to make your content. And here's a pro tip for anybody here. If the script is making it to where you can't actually do the content, just do the content. If you're just getting started and you feel like you have to follow the script, hey, that might be the case for some. It might not be the case for you. I would say we try to write the script for maybe our hook, that first 30 seconds. But then afterwards, hey, if you're writing the content and you need to do bullet points so that you stay authentic to you and you make it count for you as well, like, hey, totally do that and make it count. Here's my encouragement for you. If there's an obstacle in the way, knock it down. Just knock down whatever obstacle that is in the way from you right now, from achieving your goals on YouTube, from making the next video, to scripting out the next video, to write out the next script, or you work on the thumbnail or record the video, whatever it is, knock it down. And let's make a commitment together to knock down those walls that prevent us from reaching our goals together. So those are 2 stories. I hope it relates to you. Just do it. I like that in the comment. I just saw that. Just do the thing. Just do the dang thing and do it today. So absolutely.
Awesome. Yep. So both Cynthia and Jacqueline contact us at Think Media Support. Thank you, Brian. All right. We are going to be diving now into our daily challenges. And so for day one, I actually will be going over that one. We are going to be doing drum rolls for these. So if you guys have been here for all of our giveaways, you know the drill. We want to be dropping our drum rolls in the chat. Okay. And so I'm going to bring up real fast the prize that we're giving away. We will be giving away for our day one daily challenge this Rode Video Mic Go. And so we are going to be, I think actually Go 2 specifically. So it's like a brand new mic. And this one is going out to a person who was able to answer 3 specific questions that they could do on their YouTube channel. And so I want to see drum rolls in the chat. Actually, Brian, I'm bringing you back up so you can drum roll with me. I'm not doing the solo. Come on back up. All right,
Okay.
Brian, we are going to drum roll here. Ready?
Yes,
and
I have my Dude Perfect not toy. It's like a board game, and one of my sons left it in here. So it's a Dude Perfect character for a board game. So anyways, and a remote. That's what I'm rolling with.
All right, cool. I always go makeup brushes. So we're going to drum roll for day one's winner. And today it is Justin Stoddart.
Let's go.
He did a really great job. I thought it was very clear with his niche. Obviously he's in real estate, but the fact that he is wanting to address and specifically like help people find not just quality clients, but like specifically better quality clients instead of just clients in general. And then a big one that I thought was like really helpful for a lot of real estate agents is how do I get my time back while working by referral? And so it's just that specificity that we're looking for when we are looking at the ASQ method. I thought Justin did a really great job outlining that. And then he also said the bonus, which is he wanted to schedule his Tuesday being his dedicated video days to shoot. So congratulations, Justin. Reach out to us at thinkmediasupport.com.
Awesome, Justin. And if I could, I want to dive into one of these really quick while we're here.
Yeah.
Justin, you're number 2. How do I get better quality clients? One thing I'd love to see from you in there is if we can take it a little step further, like that's the first part of the title. And then can we add on to maybe the end, or maybe it's like, how do I get better quality clients? A guide for new real estate agents. Maybe something like that, where it's like, how can I talk to, because it seems like you're working with real estate agents and you're trying to help that new person. Maybe somebody who's trying to figure out real estate and getting leads and clients that way. So I would say, how can we even tighten that up a little bit more? Otherwise, I mean, killer. How do I get more referrals as a real estate business? How do I get my time back working by referral? Even that, maybe we can tighten up with adding real estate in there somewhere as well. But hey, that second one, I love it. I think we can get a little bit more. But no, this is great. This is great.
Awesome. Yeah, I think they're really great ideas. And just like Brian's saying, you can expand and get more dialed on your titles for sure when we go into the videos. Cool. I'm going to be actually bringing Sean up now, and we are going to be going over a few additional giveaway entries. And he's going to be giving some YouTube secrets for people who completed day one's challenge that stood out to him.
Thank you, Victoria. And I just have one for day one, and that is Myrene Solis. Now, she put in 3 video ideas here: how to earn money online, simple makeup tutorial, and daily tips for work from home mom. I think there's a lot of lessons we can learn here, but we want to hook you up with a copy of YouTube Secrets. So thank you for taking action on the challenge. But here's the first big idea. When we talk about the ASQ strategy, does anybody remember what that stands for? Type it in the chat. When we talk about the ASQ strategy, it is not the AQ strategy. What? It's not just answer questions. It's answer specific questions, Loki says. And the reason, we're committed to in this challenge, and then ultimately in our program Video Ranking Academy, is we're committed to helping you win on YouTube. We're committed to helping you get results. And if you just answer questions, it's not the AG strategy, meaning answer general questions. It's answer specific questions. Now, what I mean by specific is you really want to drill down, because there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people posting videos. So how to earn money online is a question for sure, but it's just general. So let's imagine how we could build this out. How to earn money online, taking surveys for 30 minutes a day. How to earn money online, doing how to earn $30 in 3 hours taking surveys. It's one of the ways. And so thinking about, you've kind of got this big idea topic. And now when we think about YouTube being a search engine, what's more searchable, how to earn money online with YouTube is good. It's more specific. How to earn money online with YouTube Shorts. How to earn money online with YouTube Shorts, like faceless YouTube Shorts. And then you start thinking about the language without having to be on camera, like everyday language, and see how many layers of specific we can go deep. So the ASQ strategies answer specific questions. One other thought here is simple makeup tutorial is, to me, this felt like an online business, work from home. And while simple makeup tutorial, I will actually admit there's a time and place. If you're building a personal brand, you're maybe followed by like other female entrepreneurs, let's say, that would also kind of like, if it's in the context of hustling, saving time. However, if I was trying to say like which one of these doesn't fit, how to make money online and daily tips for work from home mom, the makeup tutorial is not in the same category, especially when we start out. You know what I mean? So also, I want to encourage you. I know for so many people that jumped into vrafam.com, Video Ranking Academy is an incredible program, and you could absolutely start there, and we'll help you on the welcome party. But the Niche Finder program is really going to kind of help you not just clarify your channel, but clarify the next most strategic videos you should be making. So to me, another lesson we could learn here is like drilling down on the strongest topics. And then finally, you might have just been like quickly typing ideas here. But by the way, I hope WFH means work from home mom, I'm guessing. But when it comes to marketing on the internet or building a YouTube channel, if you confuse, you lose. Clarity is more important than clever. And so never assume anything. Never assume people know what something means. Never assume they know what the language means. Never assume they know what the abbreviation means. And when you think about daily tips for work from home mom, again, I think we just have a big idea, but we got to drill down. So that was my comment to you. I said I drill down and make them more specific. And this is the ultimate skill set, is as you're doing the challenges. By the way, I'm going to keep coaching. I hope this is all in love. It's all encouragement, but I'm here to help you get better. And that's what every single one of our Think Media coaches, like whether in our private group or whatever, we're going to challenge you. We're going to pick apart your ideas. We're going to tear them down and rebuild them, because we really want you to win. We want you to get the views. We want you to make the money. And so these nuances, so I love that you took action, but now, because you cannot steer a parked car, but now that we're steering it, let's dial in these details. So congratulations. And there's a few, as we go through these challenges, we're going to share more like tactics that all of us watching this can apply so that you can get better results on YouTube. And so let me kick it back to Victoria for the next one.
Awesome. Okay, so we are getting ready to dive into day 2's daily challenge. I'm going to be bringing up Caleb, who is one of our Think Media certified coaches. You guys seen him in VIP. It's been in VIP in Zoom office hours and probably all over Circle. So Caleb, what are we doing for day 2's challenge? What was the task?
So the task was to write out one YouTube video idea that you want to make. And then the bonus was if you could come up with a clickable title. And a lot of people took action. It was great.
Awesome. Cool. And so what are they going to get to win for the person that you selected?
So today's winner gets the Hollyland Lark M2 wireless lavalier mic that's going to plug right into your phone and give you some awesome audio.
Awesome. Cool. And today's winner, you ready for your drum roll? What are you drumming with?
Okay. So I've always got something from one of my kids and then some chapstick. So, you can't stay ashy. You got to stay classy. So that's what this is.
Fair enough. All right. Drum rolls in the chat. Today's winner for day 2's daily challenge is
Sean Jimenez. And man, his what he's going to talk about on YouTube is so powerful. And these are, I was thinking here, what are the type of content that I consume on YouTube? It's usually self-help, it's deeper topics, it's scripture. I really like this type of content. Some people go to YouTube for entertainment, and of course I do too. But this just resonated with me. Just I love people's stories of overcoming things and then wanting to extend that and help people. So his video idea is how I beat opioids, and you can too. And then I like that he took it the like the next step, which was the bonus title, which I think is a better title, or an alternate title. What's the one thing I did to get off opioids? And then kind of just in line with what Sean was saying is like this type of content is almost endless because we could go these three mindsets help me beat my opioid addiction. These three daily habits help me stay sober. This 10-minute routine helps me stay sober. The best advice I receive for getting sober or beat my opioid addiction. So I think Sean is onto something. I'm excited for him. And I hope you, Sean, personally, on a personal level, stay inside of our world and we can help you reach the people that you're trying to help.
Awesome. Yeah. Congrats, Sean. Make sure you reach out to get your prize at thinkmediasupport.com. Thank you, Caleb. And I'm going to be bringing Sean back up again, and he's going to be going over another winner for today's daily challenge for day 2.
Awesome. Thank you, Victoria. All right. For day 2, I've got 2 winners, Stephanie Santos and Lene Marie Gillingham. And so, Stephanie, how does Botox work and what you should know about Botox? Again, what we have here is strong topics, but they need some work because, and back to specific and even more than specific, how could we build the idea out to be spicy, to be clickable, to be interesting? So if we start, for all of us here in the challenge, you think about your channel, think about your video topics. How does Botox work? Phenomenal, like foundational idea. The thing now is how do we enhance that idea? And so ways you could maybe think through it is it could be like and now thinking about titles, but this is also why we talk about how research before you press record. And in our 7R system that you're learning inside of the challenge and in our VRA program, we want to reverse engineer, okay, what kind of video are we making? How does Botox work? But then once we get into research, we might start like hitting it from different angles and thinking about, okay, 10 myths about Botox and how it actually works. And by the way, you're like, I don't know if there's 10 myths, 3 myths about Botox and how does it actually work. You're still kind of, that's way more interesting to me. Like, what are the myths? Or, make it interesting. Think about how you could kind of cook it up. And then another one, like what you should know about Botox. And so in that case, it could be like 7 things you should know before doing Botox. Those who are thinking about doing it, those who've already doing it, some might want to know, what should I actually know before doing Botox? Okay. Now, you also could start thinking about, these are like what you'd call almost like different angles or different hooks and different ways to take the same idea, but look at it from a different perspective that makes it much more clickable. What should you know before taking Botox? You might say, don't do Botox before watching this video. Now, what you also might be noticing is that, we learned to answer specific questions and talked about how YouTube is a search engine. And a lot of your responses, you took great action because you're making videos like how to prepare for your first Botox session. That's a great video to make. It's more search-based, very just practically titled. But as we get to advanced levels inside of like our program, Video Reiki Academy, in the second half, we go into VRA Masters. There's the whole other less search-based angle, but it's more viral angle, which would lean on that idea of like, don't do Botox before watching this video. Now you pair that with a thumbnail. Now, what you could argue is you're like, that kind of sounds a little clickbaity. Well, now you're refining your idea because you don't want to be deceptive or unethical or misleading. That would be unethical clickbait. But there is ethical clickbait. And that would be like, maybe of a mistakes, or you pull a picture from the thumbnail of somebody's forehead who just got like that just tweaked out, and so like now it's like that would be playing on the fact, well, I don't want that to happen to me. And if you have the wisdom to say, like, listen, make sure you don't go to a 2-star reviewed Botox, like read the reviews, here's the 3 questions you should ask your clinician or technician or whatever. And if she doesn't answer them right, don't go to that person. You know, I've had some chronic pain, and I called Ben Azadi, who's one of our Video Ranking Academy students, before doing a treatment. And he hooked me up with a guy that was an expert in carpal tunnel and some different stuff. And I canceled a treatment based on information because they didn't ask the right questions. The way they described it, he's like, bro, it sounds like the way they're going to do it could actually be more harmful once I got some expert advice. So never forget too, we're here to help people. So all that to say is what you should know before you do Botox this could be a viral video. It could be a very practical video that gets 50 views, 500 views, 5,000 views, be very practical. But you start taking it other angles, you know, don't do Botox before watching this video, or like 5 things or 5 dangerous things. It's just the other angle. And again, in the video, you're going to get the click and you might be like, listen, there are some downsides, or there's some things you should be concerned with. But if you mitigate, if you have the information in this video, you can avoid those and get the benefit and ultimately, you know, whatever. So all that to say is great job, Stephanie, and keep building it out. And then finally, Linnea, how to start a nutrition routine for beginners. Holistic nutrition routine for beginners. I love the idea. Here's the title: a complete beginner's guide to holistic nutrition tips for starting your wellness journey. I honestly don't even have very much to add. I love this because we talk about answer specific questions. And so congratulations. We want to send both of you. You both won today, Stephanie Santos and Lene Marie Gillingham. But I feel like this is like super dialed in because beginner's great, complete. So if it's a longer video, time codes and chapters, really building it out, educational, very strong. Longer videos like that, we do recommend, because if people stick with them, watch time is what people want. People spending time on YouTube. YouTube wants people to spend time on YouTube the most. So longer educational videos like this is great. Not just nutrition, but holistic nutrition. Now, the ultimate final title is a little clunky. I think you could refine it with, you know, the plus and then tips for starting your, that's kind of redundant. And I would encourage you this: every word matters. And so you want to think about like no non-essential words. Like the title space is very limited space. So there's no need to be redundant. I think if it's a beginner's guide to holistic nutrition, it's obviously about your wellness journey. So if you start asking yourself, what could I actually remove from the title? And it's just shorter and more clickable and clearer. Or if you think about, well, if wellness journey is redundant, what else could I add back? Like unknown tips, or like scientific tips, or, you know, just other things. And every little thing might enhance it a little bit, because if you've got some new study reveals new study reveals breakthrough for, and so those become the nuances. We're trying to stand out in a sea of sameness on YouTube. Thus, we answer specific questions and we write detailed, strategic, specific titles. Or someone goes, oh, what's the new study reveal? What's the danger of Botox? You know, like these different angles to get people to click on the video. So congratulations, y'all. Appreciate you. Victoria, back to you.
Awesome. Okay, so we are going to be diving into day 3's daily challenge, and I'm actually going to be welcoming up Alex to the stream, and he'll be covering day 3. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Victoria. How are you?
Good. We are all doing great. I think everyone's really pumped for today's winners. And I was hoping you could give us a little insight as to what day 3's daily challenge was.
Yeah, so today, or day 3 rather, was about creating an amazing hook. So for this challenge, I thought it would be interesting to pick the winner that not only could create a great hook, but could provide a little bit of depth as to what their video is about by showcasing a little bit of visualization inside of their hook. So if we take a look at the winner, if we could pop him up on screen, that'd be great. So Victor is our winner today, and his hook I thought was really amazing, because if you look at the beginning, it's talking about why people wear oxygen masks at the top of Everest, but his hook is showcasing that some people have actually survived this. So at this altitude, we're in the death zone where oxygen available is so low that survival is impossible. Of the 4,000 human beings that have reached the summit of Mount Everest, only 0.2% did so without O2. And I could just see such I could see like the snowy peaks and the top of Mount Everest like as B-roll inside of this video. And then he poses some interesting questions about how does the use of oxygen work in these expeditions, who can manage to survive without it, and how, and showcasing that this video is going to be educational, it's going to be entertaining, and it's going to showcase something very extreme and maybe even what you could do if you're in this situation. So I felt it was very just very interesting, and he did a good job showcasing all of these points that we talk about. So
yeah, that one's intense. Well, congrats, Victor. You ended up winning a GoDocs panel like you see here. And so you contact us at thinkmediasupport.com to be able to claim that prize. Thanks, Alex. And Sean, we're going to go over a couple other ones that you found.
All right. We are on day 3, and I've got one winner here, Phyllis Brown. Congratulations. Phyllis Brown. You know, actually, I just noticed this. Phyllis, I help families transform from apathy to purpose-driven through culture, life skills, student success strategies schools seldom teach today. Love your vision. Love that you've articulated and crafted kind of your, sounds like your personal mission, but also the mission behind your YouTube channel. Those things matter. And so thinking about what is your elevator pitch and have you sat down even in this challenge? Who's your channel for? What problem does your channel solve? And Phyllis has kind of given us a template, and this is similar to what we would teach. I help X do X with X, that probably should use other letters. You know, I help purpose-driven people create profitable YouTube channels with less stress and more time freedom. So you like a sentence like that, something to consider for your channel. But here's the video, and I love this because it really got my attention. What's Columbus got to do with mysterious castles and the DNA of millions? Made me wonder if Columbus is my dad. Number 2 made me wonder if, now this is going to be one of those, yes, people might be searching for Columbus history, but this is one of those videos that is so primed to be recommended by you know, YouTube. Like you're searching around YouTube, it gets recommended to you, and it's going to need a really great thumbnail. It makes me think that together we could head over to like Dolly and say, let's make a thumbnail. Like wide aspect ratio, I need a YouTube thumbnail for a video called What's Columbus Got to Do with Mysterious Castles and the DNA of Millions? Let's let that cook while we're over here and see what that comes up with. Okay, video series idea. Something happened to the captives held inside castles and fortresses in Africa's Gold Coast. Microscopic, mysterious passengers stowed away in ships laden with emotions of terror, betrayal. So storytelling, history, and I think, you know, could be very interesting. And you've really built it out here. And so, you know, very interesting. A little bit of maybe infotainment. It's not too bad, huh? Like, look at where AI is these days. So you got Columbus, what's happening with the castle. I would think you don't need the text in there. But you've got the ship, the castle, the DNA strands. This is showing you use something like Dolly or Midjourney. And this could really, now it has to do with the storytelling of the video, has to do with the scripture writing, and I could see you're really into that. And by the way, like we actually talked in one of our VIP calls, those who upgraded this last week, about the fact we're living in this AI era is making even a video like this, if you can write a great script and you have a great story to tell, that you can, if you're good at writing prompts, AI can now build out incredible visuals. And we talked about a Bible channel that's earned over $100,000 talking about like, you know, scripture, the Bible, but like a lot of people do that. But now that you're tapping into AI, it can enhance your creative ideas and your storytelling. And so I want to encourage, of course, all of us, that one of the number one skill sets that just professionals in general, entrepreneurs in general, but especially YouTube content creators should be learning is AI. And so congratulations, Phyllis. And let me kick it back to Victoria.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks, Sean. We are going to now be covering day 4's daily challenge. And I am bringing up Brooke. who I absolutely love. Brooke and I are like-minded in many ways. And so she is one of our certified coaches as well. And Brooke, what was day 4's daily challenge?
Day 4 was creating a thumbnail for your video. And this is always my very favorite day because I love seeing everyone's creativity in creating thumbnails.
Awesome. Cool. So I'm going to be showing what we're going to be giving away first. And it is this. Actually, Brooke, why don't you tell me what this camera is? Because I am not techie.
This one is, I can't remember what it's called.
I have it as the Elgato webcam.
Elgato, that's right. I always forget like the name of what it's called. I know that it's like a really awesome webcam. So we're going to be giving away this Elgato webcam.
Cool. And do you have your drumsticks ready, Brooke?
Yes. Let's see. I got Jiminy Cricket and a seashell.
All right. Sounds good. Let's go ahead. Drum rolls in the chat. And today's winner is
Cherise. So as I was going through and looking at everyone's thumbnails, like this one caught my eye immediately. And I was like, wait, murder machine? What is this? And that's what we want to create in a thumbnail. We want to create something that's going to like stop people scroll and be like, okay, I got to figure this out. So she did such a good job. Her title was very clear. And then what she had on her thumbnail was different than what was in her title. And even down to the fact, like, she's even wearing a Star Trek shirt. So I'm like, this like is just a great example of how to do a really good thumbnail to get people's attention.
She's committed. I also love, I'm assuming that's her channel name, the Sci-Fi Savage. I think she's awesome already. Like everything she does, her energy is great. Congrats, Cherise. You can go ahead and contact us at Think Media Support for your prize. Thanks, Brooke.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, Sean, do you have a few other thumbnails that have caught your eye since we brought Brooke up?
Yeah, I'm excited here. I have one winner and I've got a lot of feedback. And so I was just looking through here. This is feedback first. I love that you put up a podcast graphic. But just one of the lessons we'll learn here is I understand that this is for a podcast graphic, which would be square. And YouTube does let you do video podcasts now. And they will post your videos as audio on YouTube Music, and you do need to upload a square image. But of course, one of the tips we need to know is that thumbnails are widescreen. They're 1920 by 1080 is kind of the typical resolution. I think that a couple of best practices we've learned, if possible, 3 or less words. This is a lot of words, and remember, you could do 5. Make it a goal to do none. But try to remember that your title is going to reinforce the thumbnail. So if there's too much going on, my vision is directed to the character, to the fire, to the top title, to the titles on the left, the title. So try to simplify down the idea. Another example here, I'm not quite sure what's happening here. And just the dead space, the empty space, you want the thumbnail. I like thumbnails with no text. It's very curious, but we need clarity. Sam, good video for good thumbnail to, creative to get the text behind your head, frame shot of you. If this is as simple as it clearly is your welcome video, it's clean, it's simple, but it could be, well, I can't really critique it too much because again, to me, this video, it's not going to perform well, quote unquote. If we want the video to perform well, we want it to be clickable, interesting, find a way to make it unique, but not everything is meant to be a viral video. If this is meant to be your welcome video, then it's really a 10 out of 10 as far as we see you and we see the word welcome. And so that's strong in that regard. CJ, this is the wrong resolution. So just encouragement to ultimately, make sure that it's widescreen. We're uploading the right resolution. And again, remember, this is coaching. You're like, Sean, you're just tearing these apart. Yeah. And join us because we're going to help you go to an elite level. We're going to help you really win on YouTube. But this is the priceless feedback of being a part of a community. There's unity in community and there's feedback in community. Really, probably the majority of reasons people struggle to grow on YouTube is because they're kind of creating without feedback like this. Imagine getting feedback from Brooke and getting feedback from Caleb and Victoria, like on a regular basis. Like this is what our dream is to help you, like, you know, get an outside perspective. And so Susan, again, great job of taking action. But to me, this thumbnail, there's too much happening. We don't need to say subscribe on the thumbnail. This beautiful photo of you at some incredible viewpoint should be much more prominent in this thumbnail. We don't need graphics on the left and the right and the welcome to the channel and even necessarily your logo. These are just different places to do this stuff. The thumbnail is really not that place. And I want to remind us, there's a tool we have called Thumbs Up TV. It's free. You go to thumbsup.tv and you can drag and drop a thumbnail there. But the key is so that then you can, I mean, let me look here at one of the last thumbnails that we were doing. So like I just did a thumbnail for Prime Day. Now, to be fair, actually, Takashi did the thumbnail, but and you can see here now we've got 2 words, Prime Day tips. We've got the stack of tech, and then you can enter how your title looks. But the real key is as we get smaller, you start getting smaller like this. And how does the thumbnail look when it's a lot smaller? Now, I don't want you to get distracted by, I think the lavender and the color scheme and sometimes even the fonts. That'd be another tip for you. You want clarity over clever, or you even want clarity over creative. So sometimes scripted fonts, some of these other fonts can be harder to read. So I would emphasize readability. However, I do want you to make your thumbnails your style. If they're more Victorian or vintage or scripty or shabby chic, or, you know, you could go any direction. Like, they don't need to look like Think Media thumbnails, but the principles, less words, clearer, simple imagery. But great job at taking action. All right, couple more. Same thing, like 5,000 on YouTube in 2 weeks. I love dogs, by the way. Dog is incredibly cute. I'm not sure what's happening though. What does the dog have to do with the video? Why is the white arrow pointing to the dog? What is the concept? And so could just use some work. This one is a good thumbnail. I like this. You said, I wasn't sure I was going to post my first video, but I'm hitting publish. So the video still working on my first craft video. I guess WordPress beginner sanity. I think the word sanity kind of threw me. I could see you look stressed or anxious. Sanity kind of ties into that, but I don't know what the title is. And that always, it's title thumbnail combination. But I think that I would imagine maybe it says WordPress beginners in the title, and the logo is a WordPress logo. So it already speaks for itself. So like how to stay sane, or like just really crafting don't repeat what's in the title, in the thumbnail. And remember, if you confuse, you lose. Your framing, the logo, even the 3 words is already like on the 10-yard line. If we were using a football analogy, it's really good. I still would probably change the 3 words. So we're almost there. It's like, okay, what are the best 3 words? I don't need to echo the title. And what would be the clearest to make the most sense and the most clickable to the audience? Secrets to the blessing. A little too busy, like kind of hard to read secrets because the water behind it, if you start using drop shadow or some other things. And it's very templatey. So use templates, use Canva templates, stock footage of the guy, you know, receiving the blessing. But this could be hard to stand out with something like this. So we're looking for a way. You don't have to have your face in the thumbnail. You can use stock footage. Probably be better to use AI, and then because stock footage, AI is definitely in an era right now of, okay, let's do one together. So if we're going to go to Dolly, we could say widescreen, say like widescreen aspect ratio. I need a simple YouTube thumbnail of a woman receiving the and maybe not receiving the blessing, because now ChatGPT has to figure out, of a woman in prayer surrounded by light, no words, and very simple color tones, and like see what we get. And so you could keep thinking through that, but like this, I mean, if I'm this feels like just kind of like old, like older design, like just, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to come up with something new, something fresh. And it's kind of cool. It's a little too small here, but interesting. You think about how simple this could be. And interesting, they put the YouTube logo in there. Whatever. You get where I'm coming. So that's that. All right. I'm got to get to the winner. Let me just skip down to the winner. I think we've shared a lot of tips here. Here we go. So Steph Kang, though, I wanted to pick out your thumbnail. Steph Kang, would love to send you. Did you win twice? Because as your channel, I don't know if you're actually, I don't want to like take away. Is this Turtle Flow? Did you win earlier? Because then, hey, great. We're already sending you a YouTube Secrets book. But okay, Thumbnail Dev 5 is making a simple introduction about the channel. Okay, creativity and joy are your birthright. Your authentic creative expression is so needed in the world. I don't know if that's your title. I don't love the title, but I will say this. Great framing of you. Number 2. Great use of color, like your color and your vibes seem to be consistent. There's not too many conflicting colors. There's all a nice blend there. 3, great 3 words. Like I think empath, superpower. 4, I would even, I feel like this resonates with the target audience that you would want to reach. The word empath, super, it's good. Great little sparklies. The sparkly on your, where they're hitting, where they're on your fingers, they kind of enhance it a little bit. And the overall aesthetic and where the design lands, your own environment with the lamp and the flower is clean. It's not too cluttered. It's minimalist there. And then where the words are also, another way to put it would be, you don't have to fill every inch of your thumbnails. You want white space or you want empty space. It helps emphasize the points that are there. And so I think sometimes a mistake we see constantly is people are they're putting too many words, too many things, too much stuff happening. And they're almost like, I have all this real estate, meaning thumbnail real estate. Let me just fill it with things that could be related to this video. No, actually, what can you take away? So, and we're looking for a final product that could be pleasing to the eye. And this is a great thumbnail. So congrats, Steph Kang. And back to you, Victoria.
Thanks, Sean. Awesome. So we are going to be diving into day 5, the final day for the daily challenge. And this was a big one. So we have 2 winners for this one. And I'm going to be first bringing up Sam, who is also one of our certified coaches. Hey Sam.
Victoria.
What was day 5 challenge? Could you give us a little overview of that?
Absolutely. I love day 5 challenge because this is when it all starts to come together. So everything you've been learning all throughout the week, we want you to punch fear in the face and create a video, get that published. So that is what day 5 is all about.
Awesome. Cool. Well, let's show them what they're winning first.
Let's
we
go.
Have, this kit. And why don't you tell us what this one is, Sam?
Yes. So this is if I'm saying this correctly, it's the Sennheiser mobile kit. And so it comes with a shotgun microphone, comes with a tripod. So we're kind of covering some of the bases with some AVLS there for you, but it should be a really good kit.
Awesome. And are you ready to drum roll?
I am ready to drum roll. I have a Lego F1 car and a mini tripod. Random things are on my desk.
Yeah. Part of the kit. All right, cool. Let's drum roll. Drum rolls in the chat, please. And the winner is, for our first winner, at least.
First winner, M. Adams.
Awesome. Great
job.
M.
Adams, yeah. Great job posting the video. I almost missed your comment as I was scanning through the videos, but what I love about this video, and I don't know if we have time to play it, Victoria, but it's only 22 seconds long. Let me see if I can pull my screen share up here. Yeah, and let's play this.
As a young adult in today's society, sometimes it feels like there's no way to get ahead, both financially and in just enjoying simple living. But I have learned some tricks and some simple life hacks on how to overcome and live a sustainable, simple life. So stay tuned if you want to be healthy in all areas, including the B word, your budget.
Clean, nice and clean. And what I love about this is that you used a little bit of B-roll. You still kept it simple, but I think I just hit the same button as you, Victoria. But the cool part is that it was short, and it felt like it was almost like a hook to a longer video. I was almost leaning in to wait for, like, this is my top 3 tips for financial security or for simple living as a young adult, right? It really felt like it was leading into something bigger. Kind of vloggy a little bit, but with intention. And so is vlogging dead? Well, not if you have purpose and intention behind it. So really good structure there. If anything, I would say thinking through the bigger process. And so when we looked at that video, there's no title, there's no thumbnail. I actually looked back through the challenges as well. I don't think you posted the thumbnail on the thumbnail challenge day. So thinking through the entire process would be a challenge I would put forward for you. But hopefully this mobile kit helps you along your journey, helps you get to the next spot in your YouTube channel.
Awesome. That was a really good one. Good job, Sam, for finding that one. Thank you. And then I'm actually going to be bringing up Logan next before I have Sean come back on up, because we have a second giveaway winner for this. So Logan. Hey.
Hello. Hi, Victoria. Thank you for having me on again. I'm so excited for the last daily challenge winner giveaway. So
Me too.
fun.
Absolutely. So we're going to be doing the exact same kit, the Sennheiser mobile kits. And are you ready to drum roll, Logan?
I sure am. I'm so curious too for everyone in the comments. Are you drum rolling in real life? What are your items? I'm ready to drum roll, but I was thinking, I'm like, man, there's maybe 6 of us and there is hundreds of people in the chat and I'm so curious. So anyways, let's drum roll daily challenge number 5.
Drum rolls in the chat. Okay. Today's winner, second winner, I should say, for day 5's daily challenge is
Carrie Brent Bailey. Congratulations. I absolutely loved your little comment here. He said, I did it. It was hard, but I punched fear in the face and hit record. This is his very first video. He produced a short, and I would love to play a little bit of it for all of us because very minimal editing, which was the prompt. Just do it. So let me go ahead and press play.
Would you like to learn more about your personal finances, how to better yourself, how to save more money, how to prevent yourself from impulse buying? That's buying stuff that's at the spur of the moment.
So I am just so proud of you. That is such a big step, posting your first video. And it was yourself. You put yourself on camera, put yourself out there. And this is just the beginning. If there's anybody else here in the chat or who was a part of this challenge, this is just the beginning. I absolutely loved Brian's comment at the beginning of this stream to knock down whatever obstacle that is, including yourself. Be building yourself up. I know Sean is very passionate about reading books and continuing your education while pursuing YouTube. And that's a great way to add confidence to yourself too, and your self-esteem, and keeping goals we set for ourselves is such a big confidence builder as well. So Carrie Brent Bailey, congratulations. Great job posting your first video. And you are now the proud owner of the Sennheiser mobile kit.
awesome. So yeah, both Em and Carrie, please contact us at thinkmediasupport.com for winning day 5's daily challenge. Awesome. Thanks, Logan. All right. And we are going to have Sean come up for a couple more that he's going to give some feedback on.
All right. Our first winner is LaDavia Savoy. And let's check out her video.
Do you want your quality of life back after dealing with disease or illness? Would you like to be able to heal naturally in that process? Then hi, my name is LaDavia and I'm your naturopathic Reiki, master therapist, and mental health professional.
So I want to give you, I know our last one that Logan shouted out, and LaDavia, thanks for taking action, and way to use the basically template that we talked about on Friday. Do a YouTube short, less than 60 seconds, no editing, qualifying questions at the beginning. Then this is who I am. And just great job to take action. And I saw your comments in the challenge thread. I'm a little bit nervous. Here I go. I'm putting myself out there. Let's watch a little more.
Professionals can heal naturally.
Great also job of having clarity, like articulating what it is you're doing.
Naturally. If you're looking for a space
professional.
so that busy professionals can heal naturally. If you're looking for a space in which you can learn how to decrease your anxiety, improve your mental clarity.
Problems and benefits. If you want to learn how to decrease your anxiety, increase your mental clarity. Now, a couple thoughts. Again, remember, you're taking action. Like your first video is 10,000 times better than mine, right? Where I wasn't trying to be energetic or entertaining and I had no idea what I was doing. So the clarity of it, the opening questions, that's why following a framework or a template could be so powerful. A couple thoughts though. Overall, I think the video looks great. I think that the, even a little plant behind you, shot composition for what it is, just grabbing your smartphone. The audio though could use some work. And I don't mean you need a fancy microphone or anything. It does seem like you're probably in a very high ceiling, echoey lobby kind of some sort, or your house. And maybe there's wood floors or tile floors and high ceilings. And so the audio isn't the greatest. So just the tip that we can learn here is that even if all you're doing is filming on your smartphone, if you choosing your location and considering some practicals like carpet can help, lower ceilings can help in a room where the sound is a little more dampened without fancy gear. And then of course, from here, because here's the bigger idea. I want to acknowledge you for taking action and doing the challenge. And now keep posting. Don't stop. Get 1% better with every upload. Over time, upgrade your gear a little bit. Get a little wireless microphone off Amazon for $20 or $50. Plug it into the phone. Hook that up. Now you can film anywhere with better audio. And make sure you're subscribed to our channel, Think Media. Staying in the loop and just thinking about the greatness takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. It was built one brick at a time. So great job. And for everybody who did this challenge, I do want to acknowledge you, send you love and respect for being bold and stepping out there. And I want to encourage you, if you haven't yet, don't just sit here now listening to my voice and think, oh, it's too late. I missed it. I didn't do it. No, I want you today. I want to challenge you. This is the challenge party. But the reason you signed up for this, even if you're just joining late and you're like, I'm still trying to watch the replays and whatnot, let's make a memory together. Let's plant a flag together this day in history. July 15th, you punched fear in the face, you press record, you grab your phone, you hit record, you asked a couple qualifying questions, you introduced yourself. Hey, this is my channel. It's about how to save money on your taxes. I'm a little bit nervous, but listen, I'm probably going to talk about three things. We're going to talk about tax planning, specific tax write-offs. And so hit subscribe. And the reason I wanted, whatever, turn it off. If you got to shoot it 2 or 3 times, whatever, but then upload it. And notice this is also an unlisted video. So thank you for being bold and sharing this just with our challenge community here. But if you don't want to make it public, that's fine. But I also want to encourage you to practice in public. This challenge is about getting uncomfortable. So who's watching this that would type yes, you haven't done the day 5 challenge, but you're willing to now say, Sean, there is sweat pouring out of my armpits. That's what you're saying yes to. Just relax. You're saying, Sean, this kind of makes me nervous, but you're going to commit today to do the day 5 challenge, to hit record. You can go horizontal if you want, but I'm saying YouTube short, less than 60 seconds. I don't care if it takes you 15 tries. All right, I'm going to just settle. I don't like how I sound, or I'm overthinking the audio. Don't overthink it. Got to just punch fear in the face. Who's going to type yes, you're doing it today? Okay, you're going to do the day 5 challenge. Inspire scale, yes, yes, yes. If you haven't, I'm saying you haven't done it. Debbie, you're going to do it. So we're taking action today. It's July 15th. We're going to take action right now. And thank you, Chuck. He said, yeah, it's me. Sweat pouring out of your armpits. Nervous, butterflies in your stomach. Like, what? Upload video on the internet? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Because it's not just about taking a bunch of great notes from our strategies. They work. But you know what doesn't work? Here's kind of what I've learned. The difference between those, especially our Video Ranking Academy members, the difference between those who succeed with Video Ranking Academy and those who don't. You can write this down. The people who succeed with Video Ranking Academy upload videos on YouTube. I'm 100% serious. The people who struggle don't upload videos on YouTube. Is that what you came here for on Monday? Did you need profound insights of the universe like that? But like, for real, like the people who like get the results take the action. And so I know there's still a percentage of us that are like, I'll get around to it later. I learned some good information from this challenge. No. This is a day where the physical action of just doing, even if it's terrible, it's horrible, of hitting record, uploading it to the internet, unlisted, even public, still post it in the circle group, like get it out there. It really does something that sort of galvanizes the learnings and really challenges us. All right, one more. Another one here is
Are you dreaming of
Shem Show.
exploring the Philippines but want to do it like local and on a budget? I'm Shem, and on this channel, I'll be your go-to.
So Shem, I don't know what your background is, but like, do you have like years of media training or something? As Eminem just
Are
keeps
you dreaming
sneaking
of
into my-
exploring
okay.
the Philippines but want to do it like local and on a budget? I'm Shem, and on this channel, I'll be your go-to guide for safe and budget-friendly travel tips in the Philippines. I am so excited, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.
Come on, give it up for Shem. Hey, by the way, look at that thing. That was what, 5 seconds. And so we're all a different. Shem, just, my goodness, like that's your first ever video. You know, I remember me, I'm like, I'm nervous. And so I want to encourage you, challenge. It's your race, your pace. We're all at different places, but talent is overrated because hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. Those that are willing to get scrappy, press record, get uncomfortable, do it scared, do it poop your pants scared, like just put yourself out there. So anyways, congratulations. And now keep it going, because this challenge isn't a finish line, even though this is the challenge party. And it really is kind of the finish line of the challenge. I'll kick it back to Victoria, and we have a few announcements. We have a welcome party we need to get to, or I should say office hours if you got some questions. But let me encourage you. Thanks for being on the challenge party. And we have, of course, we got a couple more things that we need you to know in a second, but this is the end of the challenge. But really, whether you join us in VRA fam or not, like this should be the beginning of your journey on YouTube. You've got strategies, you've got encouragement, you've got some inspiration. You've seen this is possible. I think we've disproved every excuse. And if you've got an excuse or an objection, tell me in the comments. Like, what's holding you back? What's holding you back from taking action? What are you on the fence for? Because this has actually been a major week of getting some momentum, but we got to keep this momentum going. So this is when it starts. And I want to thank you for being a part of the challenge. And I also want to encourage you, if you are on the fence in regards to vrafam.com, why? Like what else can I help with? Because if you might have, after this challenge, and if we could take the ticker down, you might have after this challenge realized, this season of life for me is not the best strategic season for me to go all in on YouTube. Respect, knowing your priorities, knowing, your vision, knowing your goals, that clarity is a superpower. But if you actually do know, and you're watching this, that I want to keep doing YouTube and this challenge was great and I want to keep the momentum going, then to me, it kind of seems like vrafam.com is a no-brainer. Let me ask you this. Do you think it would give you an unfair advantage, help you go faster, help you reach your goals faster, help you keep your mind encouraged and your heart encouraged? Because think about how this challenge was. Like, you have nothing but advantage. If you're serious about YouTube, then go to vrafam.com, choose either the one pay or the monthly pay option and join, because it's just going to help you reach your goals faster. There's a lot of bumps in the road. There's going to be challenges ahead. So wouldn't you prefer to have Victoria and Brian and Sam and Caleb in your corner, myself coaching you and helping you on the journey? If you're serious about YouTube, and let me know if you have any questions, because what at this moment is, maybe we got BJ saying VRA is the real deal. Who's already joined? Who's already looked inside? I understand someone saying, I wish I could join VRA, but right now money is a challenge. And if legit you literally don't have access to the money, well, then it definitely would not be the right time to join VRA. But let me also challenge you. Whenever there's priorities in our life or things that absolutely we have to have happen, we find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I mentioned that I got crushed in The Big Short. Maybe you don't remember that, but when the housing market crashed. And this is around 2008, 2009, same time when my wife Sonia almost died. And we were losing our house. She was the main breadwinner, working multiple jobs, earning more than me. And we were losing our house, and it lost all its value. And it ultimately was short saled. We also had a rental property on an 80-20 ARM loan. And what happens on an 80-20 ARM is the 80 can be foreclosed on, which it was, but then you still owe the 20%. So it's a $225,000 house. The 20% part of the loan was about $40,000. We moved to Vegas. I started working at a church, and I'll never forget. I got a phone call that was from the bank that owned that 20% of that loan, that had the 20% of the loan. And I pick up the phone and they go, "Hey, is this Sean Cannell?" "Yes." And they're like, "So we're whatever SunTrust or something loan office, And they go, "You owe us $40,000. I mean, yeah, we were considering, like, we're like, I don't know if we'll be able to pay this debt down. And, I was making like $42,000 salary as we moved to Vegas at this church. And then I was, and at this point, Sonia was eventually came back on staff and started doing some other side stuff, but she's still kind of recovering. We're going through this whole season. Anyways, this guy says, he goes, "Listen, we will cancel that entire debt. We'll cancel the $40,000 debt. You just have to pay $5,000 and you have to pay it to us within 1 week." Let me ask you a question. If you owed somebody $40,000 and you just were like, "How am I ever going to pay this down?" And you got the opportunity to have the whole thing wiped away for $5,000, would you find a way to come up with the money? I was like, okay, number one, we don't have $5,000 because we had just gotten absolutely devastated. We had moved to Vegas. Again, salary, we're rebuilding, our credit shot, all this other stuff. But as I'm thinking about this, I'm like, freaking no matter what, if I have to go to the Las Vegas Strip and mug somebody that's shorter and weaker, relax. The thought crossed my mind. I was like, no matter what, I'm going to find a way to come up with this money. Of course, we never recommend do something unethical. I just want to challenge you. If you ever, there's times in our life where, like, if there's an opportunity, if there's an open door, we figure it out. If there's an unexpected bill, like if your car breaks down or something happens, you know what I mean? You're like, I didn't even think I'd have to pay that. Now I have to figure out how to pay that. So again, if you literally don't have access to the money, no worries. But like, let's think about this. We've made the one pay option of this the price of like a few pairs of shoes. We've made the one pay option. You can get a whole year of Video Ranking Academy if you maybe took like 2 months of eating out off. Just think if there's ways to adjust. Like if you really look at the investment, and maybe that also can mess with some of our mindsets, because don't make no mistake, Las Vegas College sent me an ad for 2 years of an associate's digital marketing degree. It's $50,000. Yet you could join Video Ranking Academy for a year for $697. Look at the team and faculty we have. We just have very low overhead because we work from home businesses and we are spread out across the United States. We're a remote company. We don't have grass to water and stone pillars to paint at a inflated college campus. But this is a serious YouTube education program that's at an incredible price. So I just want to encourage you, is money really the challenge, or is it maybe commitment? Is it maybe belief that you're going to follow through? Let me know, because I'm just curious. Like, what are you on the fence for? Don't eat out, Sharon, for sure. I mean, it's pretty, especially these days, it's really easy to spend $80, $100. You just like are frugal for a little while, and you could absolutely pay for this. Sean the Mugger. Listen, I'm not recommending mugging anybody to come up with the money for VRA, but okay, if you love those, hey, here's what we got to do. Let's do something really quick. I want to answer a few more of your questions, but we have office hours. So you also personally might want to talk to one of our Think Media team members because you're curious. I want to look inside of Video Ranking Academy. What is the difference between this or that? We're going to post the Zoom link in the comments. I know we're already 12 minutes past the hour, and that's when we promised you that here's what office hours are. Different than this stream. Caleb and Sam are going to open up a room, and you can go into that room click the Zoom link in the comments, or we've also put it in Circle, and actually have a conversation and work through clarity points related to VRA. I'll stay on for a little bit here to answer any questions that you have, but that's going to be the best place you could go. This is an unclickable link on screen, clearly, but right now, I mean, I see there's 418 of us, but if you want to jump in over there with the Think Media team, this link is in the comments. We'll post it a couple times, and something to check out. And that's called our office hours. And so, yeah. And listen, yeah, if your total budget is super tight right now, then this might not be the time for VRA to be for you. But that's only a small percentage of us. I want to challenge you. You're watching this and you know there's the resources available for this. My question is, then it's not about money. It's about something else. Let me know what that is, because I would love to bring clarity, because, you know, we all prioritize our values. And if you value financial freedom or YouTube education or where things are going, we're talking a lot about AI. I know we talked about Dolly today. You know, every single month inside of our private Facebook group, you're learning from myself and Think Media coaches. We do quick tutorials on the latest tools. We answer your specific questions. You get to connect with other people. You also think about this investment. 97 a month is an incredible price. That's the monthly price. But if you want to pay for the whole year, you do $697. Spread that out over the whole year. What does that come out to? If you do the one pay option, $697 divided by 12, is that how you would do it? $58 a month. $58 a month. Who is willing to tell me like what you might waste $58 on a month? Could you find, you know, those things like, man, I could switch this up, or just make one different decision this one day, or just, you know, get creative and stay home and not drive from here to here. $58 is like a tank of gas. You're like, bro, where I live, it's 78. I got a big truck. Like, so maybe there's other things. A movie night for two. I love that too. I'm glad you bring that up, Gen X, because I think about entertainment versus education in terms of how we spend our money. A lot of us spend money on entertainment, video games, movies, and we don't really get a return for that. You go, Sean, I'm a gaming channel. Okay, well, relax. Of course you get like, you're investing in gaming but you know what I mean? Like when we invest in entertainment, we don't really get a return. But when we invest in education, we grow in value. I read a book called We Personally Grow in Value. We can become more valuable, and then we can create value for other people that ends up bringing money in return to us. And so imagine when you spread out the one pay option, what it would be per month, about $58. Like, and you follow the VRA system, rank some videos, get some links to affiliate marketing going, get ready now for fourth quarter holiday shopping when things get crazy with Black Friday and Cyber Monday. $58 a month in passive income from ranked videos and affiliate marketing is not that far off. And then that's only in the next 6 months. And then you're living on house money. Now you're like, okay, now I'm in that profit potential. Now I'm going to that next level. Now I'm making $100. I'm 150, and that's just that. For some of you business owners, real estate agents, like no brainer. Like how many transactions do you need, you know, to make that make sense? How many just prospects do you need? So really thinking about it. But I read a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it really changed my thinking, because Robert Kiyosaki started to teach me about assets and liabilities. Assets and liabilities. Liabilities being the things that are not ultimately helpful. Liabilities just like financial leaks. Now, of course, entertainment's cool and going out and having experience is cool, but the money's gone. Have you ever had like a night out you regretted? That's a funny question. Probably have. But I just mean like, you're like, yeah, I mean, the food wasn't that good. And like we paid the tickets to get inside of that thing. And I don't know, man, I just burnt a couple $100 and like, dang, I should have just stayed home. You know, just liabilities, like just things that are not. Whereas assets could include things, buying a camera with the mindset of building a YouTube business. You're not just investing in a hobby. You're buying an asset, like something that will help you create more value. So when you think about assets in terms of education, you are the greatest asset. Warren Buffett talks about that, right? He talks about the best investment you could invest is in yourself, your own skills, your own knowledge, your own ability. You get more valuable, right? And so, you know, a trip to the shopping mall versus investing in your education, your YouTube education, business education, marketing education, financial education, it's the best investment you can make. So let me know if you have any questions about that. And also, if you didn't see, we're going to post the link again. We have a open office hours right now where you can connect with us individually. Maybe you're like, will this work for my channel? Will this work for my niche? What exactly is inside? Again, I want to answer any of your final questions here, but probably one of the best things to do is click the office hours link, which is a Zoom link, or if you're in the circle group, find that link. Mark just posted it as well. And you can you'll leave this live stream, but you'll head over and connect with Caleb, Sam, some of the team. And Donna says, I joined and I'm going through it daily. Awesome. Donna, welcome to the VRA fam. Amazing. Kinga, I appreciate that. If now's not the time for you to join Video Ranking Academy, all good. Implement this information, answer some specific questions, rank some videos, get some passive income coming in, and we'll be here. Now, I do have to warn you that also the reason to join VRA fam right now, just so you know, at the deadline, which I want to say is in about 48 hours or something like that. Okay. The annual price it goes up to $997. That's not false scarcity or anything. When you could get the annual price for $697 right now, that does go away. And you don't get some of the same bonuses. Remember, you get the camera confidence course and the niche finder course and YouTube shorts and AI. We have different bonuses. We call it an offer, right? It's not just Video Ranking Academy, but it's everything else you're getting. The bonuses that are included in the package and the price. So you can join Video Ranking Academy in the future, but it'll just be a higher price. So if you're kind of on the fence, you're going to want to get in now to get the maximum savings, and to get $697 for the year is the really lowest price we've ever done. And so that's our special challenge pricing, but that does end. And so the way to secure that is to either go to the link we share in the chat, which is just not as pretty, by the way. It's like courses.seancannell.com/7725. So if you go to vrafam.com, it gets you to the same place, but the link we're posting in the chat will get you that page. When you read that page, what you're going to see is not just the stories and the details about exactly what Video Ranking Academy is and all the bonuses you get, but you also will see that there's a one pay option or a monthly pay option. And so, the link, it looks like that. Logan just posted it as well. You can either type it in or you can go there. Are all the giveaways done? Yes. No, they're not all done. Victoria, what do we need to know?
We're in the back like, no, I'm not done. We are actually doing our grand prize giveaway, Sean. That was where we had everyone go and enter winthisTech.com. And we are going to actually be bringing up the team for a drum roll for that one.
Well, that's today. Sorry. I was just
today.
Okay. Amazing. All right, here we go.
Yep. All right. Bringing up the team who are still hanging out in the back with us. And remember, this was the grand prize giveaway. It's this entire YouTube studio kit. And everyone, drum rolls in the chat for the winner. Today is Ty Myers from Denver, Colorado.
Hi.
Ty. What just happened with my voice? Did I just go through puberty? Like what?
Welcome to day 5 of the challenge.
We have already reached out to Ty, and Ty, if you can email us back, and we'll be in communication. Make sure you get set up with your entire YouTube studio kit. Congrats for the winner. And then, as a reminder, this was the giveaway where all of those codes were being entered in and all of that. So I know I saw that question in the chat. That was that grand prize giveaway. So congrats, Ty.
Amazing. What else, Victoria?
Yeah, just a couple of other things I wanted to just remind everybody while we're still here is we have the sessions coming down tonight at midnight. So 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. That is when the 1 through 5 will all be coming down. So that way, make sure you get those sessions in if you haven't already watched them all. I watch everything on 2x speed, so there's still a chance you can get to all of them. And the other thing I wanted to make sure everybody knew about was that we have a bonus web class this afternoon with Sean at 3 p.m. Pacific time as well. And that will be here inside of Circle. So please make sure, and that's actually, it's an open web class. So if you have people who you're like, I have a friend who is kind of interested in YouTube and they missed the challenge, they can still come to that web class. So make sure that you can join us for that one. And I will be in the chat with Sean for that stream today. And then last big deadline, as Sean was mentioning, the vrafam.com deadline is this Thursday, and that is at 9 a.m. Pacific. But remember, just go to the site and you can see on the countdown at the top how much time is left for the offer.
I love it, Victoria. A couple rapid fire ones I want to hit. A couple things. I'll have Victoria here up with me. One, if you're still here, but you got questions about Video Regulate Academy, I want to encourage you to move over to the office hours. So we'll post that link again. It's a Zoom link. It's not this stream. It's a separate Zoom room that some of our Think Media coaches are in, and we're happy to, again, go super deep with you there. Two, one of the things that can happen is, I know for me, when I want to take advantage of a sale, I want to take advantage. There was some on July 4th. They always do sales at like places where I like to buy my weird niche biohacking beverages and stuff. And I just remember it was like July 5th or 6th. And there's one of them called Hop Water, Victoria. So I love Hop Water. It's like a 0 calorie, no alcohol, but it's actually made with hops. It's got this kind of flavor. It's delicious. It's also really expensive. And so they did like one of the biggest sales ever for July. And I was like, oh man, I'm out, because it's something I buy all the time. And so I went to my email. I actually saw there was a promo code, for it, but it didn't work anymore because the sale was over. So I do want to encourage you, if you're like, I definitely want to take advantage of this VRA offer, I definitely want to lock in my savings and get everything. Don't wait. Like, definitely head to vrafam.com and get registered. And remember, this is backed by our 30-day, no questions asked guarantee. So also, you just securing all the bonuses, you securing the savings is just the smart move. And that if there's any reason something comes up or whatever, you just email us and say, I'm not happy, we will refund your money. However, if you, like me, the mistake I made was I waited past the deadline and the sale was over and we can no longer honor that. So definitely lock that in now. Congratulations, Phyllis, for joining the Oddcast. Woo! Doing Niche Finder course right now. Amazing. I joined De-Stress with Coach D. If not now, when? I'm always had a reason of why not now. This time is why I love that. And, that also, I think about these some of the most significant decisions in my life was I also was waiting for the right time always, but then the right time never came. So I just had to figure it out. Especially you added in, I got a 2-year-old kid, a 4-year-old kid, basically they're turning, 2 and 4 soon. I go, oh man, well, maybe when like life's a little less busy, that's what I'll tell my wife, right? We'll talk about. And I started learning, I was like, life is never less busy. It's just about prioritization and making decisions. So I really love that, Angel. If not now, then when? And there's always reasons why not. But what about the reasons to go all in on YouTube right now? Like the creator economy, the next 3 years are going to be the best 3 years in the creator economy. Goldman Sachs is going to double the total addressable market. There's a massive wave of growth right now. And it's also more challenging than it has been in the past. We're going to shoot straight with you, just like we did today on the coaching. That's why I think this offer is so important, is to get feedback, is to get the more strategic information. Sun Tzu taught us every battle is won before it's even fought. Video Regulate Academy is going to give you a strategy. It's going to give you a whole different way of thinking. Congratulations, James, for joining. I'm glad I did. For me, it was an investment in my future. I love that mindset. It was worth it, and I'm not even halfway through. Oh, yeah, that's great feedback, Anointed Rain. And so, by the way, too, when you go to VRA Fam, if you haven't been there yet, vrafam.com, check out the different stories and different types of channels. And right now, if you want to jump off and go into our Zoom room office hours, you can join our Think Media coaches over there to see the different, like, will this work for my niche or my channel topic, or here's my channel idea. Now, it's not a coaching call, but you might have questions related to like, is VRA right for me? But if you go to vrafam.com, you could see the different stories and the different backgrounds. This program's worth it. Different backgrounds, people of different ages, ethnicities, shapes, sizes, types of channels have all benefited from VRA. But if you have a specific question, go check it out. And if you can find, the big idea is sometimes we think, well, I know this works. By now, you probably have seen like this program works. But the question is, will it work for me? And if you could find somebody that looks like you, is where you're from, has got your same circumstances, similar opportunities, but your same challenges, that's figured it out, well, they just kind of blew the lid off that shows it's possible for you. Then the next question comes, do you believe that Video Ranking Academy can really help you get to your goals faster? You don't join Video Ranking Academy, download and print out the workbook, put the workbook on your desk, and then videos just start magically getting uploaded. You're going to have to take action and get uncomfortable, right? This is an education program. But do you believe that Video Ranking Academy, the information, the community, the private group is going to help you overcome obstacles faster, overcome challenges faster, monetize faster? 100%. So, but you might be wondering, okay, but I'm not really solid on my idea yet. We're here to help you in the office hours, and we're here to help you. And so Mentor and Mendor said, my last coach, I paid $12,000. Are you kidding? $697. Thank you for supporting us with your vision. Appreciate you. Appreciate for that. And by the way, I mean, I think I've spent 65 grand so far in 2024 on my education and my learning and in online courses and in, masterminds and things like this. Mind you, that's also, we have a whole company to run, and I'm a little bit further, but this is our whole lifestyle at Think Media. Like, you got to meet Brian, you get to meet Victoria. Like, we believe that lifelong leaders are lifelong learners, and we're going to practice what we preach. We invest aggressively in our education, in our learning, whether that's books, audiobooks, online courses, live events. We believe that, Eric Ries wrote a book called Lean Startup. So he's like a business genius who started multiple successful businesses. He said this quote, "The only way to win is to learn faster than anybody else." The only way to win is to learn faster than anybody else. So that's why we practice what we preach and know that this program can be absolutely transformational in your life. So I appreciate you sharing that. All right. Does 697 still come with the bundle? 100%. So there's also, if you take the one pay option, we didn't really talk about it, my personal branding masterclass, which is just in addition to everything else. Because of course, this is about YouTube, ranking videos, all that kind of stuff. Niche finder, AI for YouTube. You're getting all those. But if you do the 697 option, Carrie, we're including my personal branding masterclass. If you haven't seen the stats around personal branding, just this idea of building an online brand, a personal brand, it's wild, including not just the fact that on YouTube we might build personal brands, but those that actually build a personal brand, even at a company, get paid more, get more raises. Like, ultimately, one of my friends, Rory Vaden, says personal branding is the digitization of reputation. It's the brand we're building online that leads to networking opportunities, money-making opportunities, how we connect with the people that, again, follow us. It's directly aligned with YouTube, but it's also, there's so many ancillary benefits, meaning side benefits, to growing in personal branding. So, but I didn't even talk about that really, but if you go to vrafam.com and you look, it should say in the detail there that that's kind of just a bonus for doing the one pay option. Now, again, you might not be able to swing the full 697. $97 a month is our monthly option. Break it down. Think about, it comes out to about $3 a day. Like, if all Video Ranking Academy did for you was help you get focused, stay motivated, post videos, was help you rank some videos, connect it to affiliate marketing, get that passive income going. Like, really, here's my obsession. Get inside of Video Ranking Academy, start making the right videos that we're going to show you how to make, connect it to smart ways of making money, and let's get you to $5 a day in passive income. Then your Video Ranking Academy membership's paid for with profit. And then from there, let's get you to an extra 10K a year. And then let's get you to an extra 50, like, you know, and then for some of you, it's like, let's get you to a 6-figure business, you know, 7-figure business, whatever it is, whatever your vision is. But yes, you still get the bundle. If he says, I canceled 5 subscriptions I wasn't using and got VRA with the money I saved. I love that. Especially these days too, where you're like, what even is Paramount Plus? Like, what are they? Paramount Plus, like Peacock. Doesn't Peacock like not have The Office anymore? Like, where's The Office? Or maybe it still does, but you know, like what has happened with this subscription thing that we're in? There's so many subscriptions. It's a great point. And so I appreciate you sharing that and the boldness there. And so let's see. Are the replays available for those who join VRA? In fact, yes. 2 things. That's a really good question, M. Hunter. 2 things. One, you can watch the replays for free for the next 12 hours, but they come down in 12 hours. So I also know maybe you got to go to work in a second. Maybe you already are at work. Should you be watching this? Or maybe you're, you know, driving, listening. Like, go to VRA fam, lock in this offer. The replays are included in your membership, and you already joined VRA. So M. Hunter, you're good. So you can review this material all last week, every quick tip, all of the primary sessions, all included. So that's a really good question. So the limited replays for free are coming down in like about 12 hours at the time of saying this live at this exact moment. You might be watching this on the replay. There's even less time. But yeah, you get total peace of mind. The replays are included. YouTube is a much different field than Instagram, right? I'm burnt out on the drama on Instagram. Wendy, 100%. But we don't got enough time for how much I have to say on this, but this is a really powerful question. I mean, there's so many differences. The thing for me, and I like Instagram, but the biggest thing for me is YouTube is the only it's the only platform where your content lives forever. It's like, it's a better investment of time. If you do YouTube right, the way we teach, the reason our program is called Video Ranking Academy is because we want you to make smart videos that you post today that keep getting views for weeks, months, and years to come. Instagram doesn't offer you that. It doesn't. You don't have 6-month-old reels or year-old reels, and maybe you do. You're like, there's this one reel that continues to get views, but even still, you know, what can happen is you build up a library of what's called ranked videos. If you install vidIQ, which is, you know, a software we use, and you go to like our Think Media podcast channel, you get this little 3 dots right here, and there's this thing that says view trending videos. Okay. So when you view trending videos, what it's going to show you is videos that are getting VPH, views per hour. And we could see that a video from 18 days ago is still getting 58 views per hour. A video from 6 days ago is getting 56 views an hour. Those are cool, but they're not as cool as, check this out, 2 months, 33 views an hour. 6 months, 18 views an hour. 6-month-old video is getting 18 views an hour. A year, 17 views per hour. VPH, views per hour. It's a year old. A year old, 14 views an hour. 5 months old. And then look at this page, and it's endless. These are all ranked videos. All videos that get views while you snooze. So to me, yes, it's a different field. Now, Wendy, I'll shoot straight with you. I mean, you'll get different, especially if you get, you know, you follow VRA, you go viral, you meet new people, you might get some weird comments, you might get some strange comments. And I don't know if you watched all the sessions, but we talked about that a little bit with, you know, you got to have thick skin and a soft heart. It is a different vibe, a different culture. But what I get burnt out on is I just get burnt out on having to post all the time and having to do stories, and what are my story highlights, and what are the reels, and what are, and then how many reels, and you have to do like, it's just so different in terms of all of that. And then I think the other thing is just depth. Like, to put it this way, CMO of HubSpot, Chief Marketing Officer of HubSpot, said YouTube subscribers are the most valuable subscribers on the internet, meaning depth of when you're creating longer form content, which might be a shift for you if you're used to creating reels, and YouTube Shorts is a big opportunity. But just so everybody knows, our main message is normal YouTube videos, just like videos, not shorts. Our primary message, long form videos ranked on YouTube. Ideally, evergreen long form videos strategically connected to passive income streams. Because I want to create assets that pay me when I'm not working. And so, and shorts, they can pay you a little bit, but not even close to the same RPM, and there's no clickable links around them. So long form videos, it can lead to affiliate marketing and shopping and building your email list and all this other stuff. So ultimately, you know, the drama, sure, you're going to get, it depends on your niche. It depends on some different stuff. But the message of why YouTube is the place to go all in is YouTube's also its legacy. It's staying power. It is kind of weird to predict where the future of social media will go, but YouTube's going nowhere. It's a media company. It's watched in more living rooms in American households than Netflix. It has greater viewership. You could Google these stats. YouTube is bigger than Netflix, watched in more living rooms. So you're not just betting on YouTube's size right now, but YouTube is taking over as a dominant, it's the dominant media video streaming service. YouTube is the largest media platform in kids content, like YouTube Kids, as well as kids content on the main platform. Wall Street Journal said YouTube is the most significant technology in America. The creator economy ecosystem, from the finance, how it influences culture, politics. And then notice that every viral TikToker, like what they saw the evolution of their career was they wanted to move to YouTube. Notice people on Instagram, it's like, man, I built my influence there. That might be but like I need to start a YouTube channel. I noticed there's like old school marketers, a guy named Frank Kern, who like is right now taking his YouTube channel super seriously. And he's been in the game for forever. And why? Why is he doubling down on YouTube? Why are different entrepreneurs wanting to see, like, YouTube is the peak of the mountain in terms of the different places to build your brand, which I'd also encourage you to. I wouldn't say like leave Instagram. There's a lot of utility to Instagram if you have influence on Instagram, like, you know, but it's just YouTube is legacy. YouTube is real value. So anyways, let me give you one question too, and I got to land the plane. But one of the questions that changed my life kind of based on this, back to this, YouTube is the only platform where your content lives forever, is this. The people that are the most productive people in the world ask this question: what can I do today that will create more time for me tomorrow? This question will change your life. What action can I create today that'll create more time for me tomorrow? Like when I was waiting tables at Red Robin, I was naturally, of course, trading time for money. I had to drive to work, you know, park. You're like, Sean, we understand. Like, how do you get from place to place? You know, go inside, clock in, wait the tables, get my tips, make some money. But the thing is, if I spent the money was in, the money was out. And to replenish that money, I'd have to go back to work the next day. You understand how it works. This is why, though, if you're in a job like that, it's smart to, or any job, it's smart to invest. Because the only way you're actually going to create a different future is creating something else, an asset that works for you when you're not working. So how can you make some money and then make your money work for you? That's the point of investing. So I view YouTube like investing, because I'm like, okay, ranking videos is a skill to learn. It's going to be hard. You know, I'm going to make my first few videos. The first ones might not rank, but I'm going to master this 7R system. But I just showed you this page. Like, imagine just having a few videos like this, getting views that are 3 months old, that are 6 months old, that are, you know, a year old, still getting views, 2 views an hour. I mean, I just looked. Think Media gets 100,000. Think Media podcast. This is the most recent channel I started. It gets 100,000 views every 2 days, mainly from past content. So then you imagine connecting that to passive income streams. It's like the same as investing. It's the same as like, whoa, we finally bought a house and the house is appreciating in value. And YouTube is like this is why I got so obsessed. It's why I don't even think Video Ranking Academy is the best name. We like talk about that on our team. I'm always like, man, I probably should have named it like, crush it on YouTube, like, how to YouTube success, because it makes more sense. And even sometimes you might be like, what exactly is ranking? But that's why ranking is what I'm obsessed with. What exactly is ranking? Ranking is you make a video in a strategic way so that when it's either found by people searching for it or it's being suggested by YouTube. But doesn't matter how you're getting the views. I just want this. This is ranking. I want this. I want hundreds of videos that get views every hour that are leading to strategic places in my business. So if you ask the question, what can I do today that will create more time for me tomorrow? Even the way I was able to grow our company was as a solopreneur, someone just working. Dude, how could I ever hire somebody someday? How could we build a team? We stay absolutely obsessed with YouTube because of that very reason. A strategic YouTube video, a ranked YouTube video is like an employee you pay once that works for you for free for weeks, months, and years to come. Imagine who here would want to have, like, if you're an entrepreneur, business owner, content creator, someone's like, you know what, can I just volunteer to work 40 hours a week for you? Put it this way. How many hours in a week are there? Imagine someone came to you and they're like, listen, can I volunteer to work 168 hours a week for you in your business? I'll just do stuff like I'll like reach new people and I'll like get people to click on your affiliate links and like make you passive income while you're sleeping. Who here would want some volunteers to like help you out, start helping you build your channel? Those are YouTube videos. Ranked YouTube videos are working for you, not even 40 hours a week. It's more, you're limited as an individual. You got to sleep. You got to recover. So do I. That's why I named it Video Ranking Academy. That's why I'm obsessed with ranking, because I was like, oh my gosh, if I could rank one video and then two and then three and then four and then figure out the different ways to make money online and then get better at this and better at this and better at this, why would I not keep doing this? Because it just creates more abundance. And again, not only for my own ambition, because like personal financial abundance is cool, but then also we can maybe build something bigger because of ranking videos. And so now we're able to pay other people and other people's families. And now we're able to create events. And now we're able to just keep growing because I have all these assets. What is the life-changing mechanism? Ranked videos. Sorry. I get like this one comment, Wendy, triggered me, but that's like how, I mean, it should be, because that's literally why it's named Video Ranking Academy. Is the $697 a year for the life of the account? Okay, good question, Trevor. So yes, what happens is $697, should you want to renew, we are in this offer locking you in that for as long as you maintain your membership, you could stay at $697 a year. And again, it's the full price is $997 a year. So this is true scarcity. And this ends in about 48 hours, vrafam.com. So this is the absolute best price to lock it in and then go, let's build, not just make the next year the best year, but let's build compounding years. Let's rank some videos together. Is it true I can upgrade to the one pay price for 30 days? I had to join monthly. Yeah, absolutely. So, I see what you're saying. If you lock in 97 now, and then in a couple weeks say, you know what, I want to then just still, even though the deadline is Wednesday night this week, and you have to go to the web, vrafam.com, the clock on vrafam.com will show you the deadline. So that's the most accurate thing. Angel, that's going to be a question for our team and our customer support team. And so great question. If you haven't gone yet to office hours, they'll be able to answer that question for you. So in the circle group, there's a link to the office hours, and people are in that Zoom room right now. I encourage you to head over there, and I'm literally going to end in the next like 2 minutes. So when does cart close? At the exact moment of this, if you're here live, See, it says 2 days, 21 hours, 12 minutes, 24 seconds. All, you know, we are transparent at Think Media. We want to always shoot straight with you, have transparency in our offers, how we do things and whatnot. And so again, the opportunity with this is the price goes up at the deadline and the bonuses change or go away. So to lock in this offer, and to be specific, the VRAFam.com offer is all about your best year on YouTube. When you see here, Video Ranking Academy, Camera Confidence, AI for YouTube, YouTube Shorts Masterclass, Niche Finder, access to the private group. You can either do monthly or annual. If you do the annual plan, you could see it's $697. Again, that's limited opportunity to lock that in. You could do Google Pay, PayPal, card, totally up to you. And so that's at vrafam.com. And Victoria has a good point. Comes down to $2 a day if you do the $697. $2 a day. If you do the one pay price, mind you, that is paying all up front. So I understand that. But think about that. Like if you like, hey, can we get that $697? $2 a day. My wife's Dutch Brothers order is more than $2 a day. Why is Dutch Brothers really expensive? Is that, am I the only one who's noticing that like drinks can come out to like $7, $8, $9? Anybody? You know what I mean? I don't know where you go, but I'm like, what are we talking about? Now, I can't, he was without sin gas the first stone, because I'm out here. I just ordered my Say coffee. Some of it's coming today. This is a niche New York roaster. And so, you know, admittedly, I think I just got this Columbia pink bourbon washed here. I mean, $24. How many cups of coffee will this make? Affiliate link in the description down below. Relax. So yeah, 20. But anyways, I drink my coffee black, but it's like real snobby hipster roasts. And so, okay. I want to do YouTube, but I need to change and make a new plan, a new channel idea. I would encourage you, the majority of people need to do that. That's why our Niche Finder course that's included in this bundle is so popular. And because that is the foundation of your entire channel. We get so into the aesthetics, meaning titles and thumbnails and video ideas and cool lights in your videos and upgrading your gear. That's like pillows and paint and art and plants in your house. Cool. But here's the big question. No matter how cool your pillows and paint and your fixtures and your fans, oh, look, my countertops, no matter how good that looks, what happens if the foundation isn't solid? And the rains come, or a storm comes, or just it's not solid in general. The house falls down. So I don't care how pretty your wallpaper looks. Like if the foundation's not solid, what is the foundation of your YouTube channel? The topic, the strategy. That's why the reverse engineer, I'll admit this, when you get out of VRA, you're going to learn stuff that like is so necessary. Like we want the views and we want the flash. We want the sizzle. But once you get inside of VRA, you're going to get that essential steak. So you actually have protein, right? We want the frosting and the sprinkles, but you need the nutrition. And that's why Niche Finder is so powerful, because getting your channel strategy right. I love it, Lynn. The Niche Finder course is worth the money of VRA alone if you're not 100% clear already. I appreciate your feedback on that and being transparent. And even if your channel's pretty solid, you already have some momentum, another 5 or 10% of clarity that Niche Finder has helped a lot of people get. Like it's that. And again, that's just an extra course that's included in the bundle. If you're curious about there's a welcome party you'll schedule when you join at vrafam.com. But also we do have an open office hours. I know we've been going way past the hour, almost an hour long here, answering some of your questions, but we could talk about exactly what you get. And you could also see that at vrafam.com. So you could see, okay, I kind of feel a little bit overwhelmed. You know, what are all the things? And that's because this isn't just one program. it's a bundle all included in your membership at vrafam.com, the URL at the top of the screen. So it includes YouTube Niche Finder, YouTube Shorts Masterclass, AI for YouTube, Camera Confidence, Video Ranking Academy. So I love it, John. I'm going to start with Niche Finder. Smart move. Smart move. Don't build too near the shore. It's a good real estate point. Where you build, how you build, what you build. I'm going to be transparent with you. If you join Video Ranking Academy, but you're closed-minded and unwilling to learn and be teachable, you will struggle. But our best Video Ranking Academy students, it's as simple as this. They go, okay, I'm going to really listen to Sean and the Think Media coaches, and I'm just going to really go through the 7 R's and really go through the system. Because remember, we don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our systems. Meaning this, that if you go, Sean, like I want a channel that'll help me go full-time and make a full-time living. We're going to help you clarify that path at the start, because every battle is won before it's ever start. But let me tell you, not every channel topic is positioned to generate full-time income. I'm convinced anybody can make money on YouTube, but if an extra $5,000 a year is not $500,000 a year. So if you're like, I want to make a 6-figure income, like I really want to figure out how to generate $100,000 from home using YouTube. Of course, that's going to be influenced by being open-minded and maybe saying, oh, I've got 3 channel ideas. Perhaps I'm going to pick the one that's more financially strategic than this one over here that I'm kind of like, that's going to be more fun. We're going to help you prioritize. If fun is your number one priority, great. I'm glad you're clear about that. Of course, creating YouTube content and working from home is incredibly fun. You know, what's also fun is being able to just walk downstairs, hug your kids, make some coffee, chill in your backyard. That's a lot of fun too. Creating a lifestyle of freedom. But I think it's about having an intersection of values, impact to people's lives, enjoy what I get to do, but make sure that it's financially viable. We are obsessed with this. So all I'm saying is join us at vrafam.com and let us walk you through the steps, but be open-minded that perhaps some of your maybe preconceived notions or maybe your current channel strategy, probably your current channel strategy needs to be challenged a little bit, broken down a little bit, reworked a little bit. And we have a particular set of skills that make us dangerous for the YouTube algorithm. When you get our eyes on your content, just like you saw today during the giveaways, that feedback, we'll pick it apart, but we'll make sure we rebuild it and help you get to where you're going. We're able to point out, this is why this investment is significant. Do you value your time? Because 1 or 2 things wrong, unchecked in your YouTube strategy right now, where does that leave you in 3, 6, 9, 10 months? You lost that time. Shoot, took me a year to learn the lesson. What if we just deal with it on your welcome call? You know, like what if just one small tweaks lead to giant peaks? You know, they talk about, right, the whole idea of if you leave Florida to fly to Seattle in the United States and you're just 1 or 2 degrees off course. In the short term, as you're flying over Florida right out of the airport, it doesn't seem like you're that off course. But a few degrees, if Seattle's the target and you're like, oh, shoot, I ended up in New Mexico, like you were just a few degrees. So all that to say is if you value your time, I know we're just talking about Niche Finder, the foundation of your YouTube channel is getting that core strategy right. Man, what is my channel topic? What is my branding? What is my money plan? What are all these foundational details? Tweaks, wisdom at that area influences your destination in such a significant way. That's why I'm obsessed with the quote from Sun Tzu, Art of War. Every battle is won before it's even fought. It's like filling out this workbook. If all you did was join Video Ranking Academy today, if you want to print out the workbook, 80 pages. It's going to be some work. It's what's called a workbook. If all you did was fill out this workbook, oh, it'd be worth your price of enrollment. Because then here's your battle plan. Every battle is won before it's even fought. You actually we walk you through your whole plan step by step. And I promise you, if there's not at least 10 things, there's probably 52 things in here you haven't thought about. Oh, shoot. I'm glad I got that information before. It's like you don't want to be on the plane on the way to Seattle from Florida and be like, oh, yeah, I should have packed different. Like I didn't prepare. Like, I should have made sure my coordinates were accurate. I didn't prepare. We don't, clarity is power. So and by the way, you get so much more, but if all you got was just the workbook to get you a clear, strategic, step-by-step plan, reverse engineered from your goals. If your goal is fun, cool. If your goal is a hobby, great. But if your goal is finances and having money for the mission, then we're going to help you dial those details in. Okay, I told you I was only going to take 2 minutes. I definitely got to land. We're literally an hour past the time. So listen, it's either vrafam.com. Definitely check that out if you haven't gone there. And we could post the link one more time for the office hours. Chanda, I'm in the Pacific Northwest at this exact moment. I appreciate the question. And I do want to thank you for being here for the challenge party, as well as some extra Q&A here. If you want to learn more about VRA, our office hours are in this Zoom room. Now you can't like click on screen or anything, but you can see Logan did this post. If you're also in the circle group, you can find this link because we would love to connect with you. And we have Sam and Caleb over there answering questions about the program, about Video Ranking Academy. And so we're there to help you. And thank you all. Appreciate you, Lynn. Yes, see you in the Facebook group. Thank you for being a part of the challenge, being a part of the challenge party. Thank you for just taking the time to even be here and hang out with us and take notes and take action and shoot your videos and be a part of the challenge. Congratulations to everybody joining us at vrafam.com. And if you have any more questions or anything, head over right now to the office hours that are happening on Zoom, and we'd love to go deeper with you. I see your question, Sweet Gum, but I'm going to jump off. The office hours will be able to answer every question for you. All right, we will talk soon. Thanks, y'all.